ambition. Just think. You're in a classroom full of people fighting to the death. All because you want this title of king or queen. Welcome to the idea of ambition. Welcome to the idea of from the play of Macbeth. Welcome, friends, colleagues, classmates. Today I will be talking about what ambition is, the consequences of ambition, and how it affects us as humans. So, what is ambition? Is it a strong, burning desire? Or is it a feeling of when you have succeeded? Perhaps it is a driving force. So, to me, in my mind, ambition is a strong desire that urges you passively or aggressively to strive for achievement of your objective or your goal. And you will not stop at any cost until you reign supreme. So I see ambition differently, and obviously you guys see it differently. So how does Macbeth see ambition? Well, in Act 1, Scene 4, line 48, he says, "The Prince of Cumberland, that is a step on which I must fall down, or else I'll leap." The ambitious nature of Macbeth is always shown, but this is what the decision that starts it all. Because with all ambitious people, there is a standstill starting point. And when Macbeth said "I'll leap," he was basically referring to, I'm not going to stop. I want this title of King of Scotland. I will do what I want. So here's another perspective on the table here, right here. And that person is, and I guarantee everyone knows this person, and that the person that we're going to say is the infamous but ambitious dictator Adolf Hitler! Hitler's rise to power in Germany is remembered all for the wrong reasons. Because he is a cause, a drive for change. It's both personal and one for the nation. After the German defeat of World War I and the Great Depression, Hitler wanted to restore the motherland, a place of glory and respect. Because he couldn't accept it that his nation had been humiliated. He wanted to feel proud of it. He wanted the German citizens to be also proud of it. Hitler had a vision of himself as the Führer of this glorious land in Germany. Just like Macbeth heard about the prophecy from the witches. And this led to Macbeth to do the actions that he did, and not accept the idea of Malcolm becoming the Prince of Cumberland. So Hitler and Macbeth alike both used ruthlessness and the willingness to shed blood to retain their power as king and Führer. This leads me on to my second point, the consequences of ambition. In life, and playwrights, and in history, and everything, ambitious figures alike are generally unaware, or are aware, but they are caught up in their self-agendas at hand. So know that ambition always comes with a price, but based on an action or actions you have committed. So, for the physics geeks out here, remember Newton's third laws? For every action, there is an equal and opposite reaction. In simple terms, one action will cause many reactions of the same kind. So here's a question for you. Would you rather be unaware of your consequences? Or would you rather go back in time, but try to prevent it, but you still don't prevent it? So regardless, it's a lose-lose situation. Hitler and Macbeth both died in the end. Macbeth was decapitated. Hitler committed suicide. And they were both infamous, but they tried to prove something. A consequence shown to Macbeth is the killing of Duncan. When Macbeth is basically paranoid, in Act 2, Scene 2, line 62, he says, "What hands I have, how they pluck mine eyes out. With O great Neptune's ocean, wash this blood, clean from my hand. No, this my hand would rather. The multitude of the seas of Encaladine, making the green one red. The text shows Macbeth is not merciless yet, but it does show an incredible amount of guilt that Macbeth is facing. And he should have never killed this or done anything like this, but he did, to prove a point. His mind shakes like 1,000 earthquakes. He must cleanse his thoughts and his hands from committing this act of regicide and treachery. So, anyway, my third point, how does ambition affect us as humans? In my speech, it appears ambition is negative, but in reality, it isn't. Macbeth is a representation of something negative. And people make it negative, like Hitler, Stalin, sociopaths, psychopaths, anything you can name that is infamous is guaranteed to make ambition bad. So, why is it good? Well, ambition is what drives us. Because without this ambition, then we can't strive to do our best in exams or anything like that. And frankly, it makes us human. So in conclusion, ambition is a drive to assist us to succeed. Ambition has consequences. Ambition is a flaw, but a flaw that makes us human. We go through life stages understanding things differently. From something like a play of Macbeth that probably, I don't know, like a Dylan might not like it. Sorry. And I took this knowledge and I will use it. And I reckon you guys should use it even if you didn't like the play. So maybe, just maybe, think about what drives you, what ambition means to you, and think about the consequences of your ambitious actions. And maybe remind yourself that we're only human, and you should force yourself to try your best even at your critical points and your low points. And also remember, success is the progressive realization of a worthwhile goal. Thank you.